You're probably familiar with the synergies between Misfortune and Lifesteal due to her Q and her passive, and I think it's time to play another full Lifesteal build. Hello my fellow Misfortunates and welcome to Platinum 2 Solo Queue. We're aiming to get this account to Diamond, as you probably know. And yeah, once we assemble the trinity of Bloodthirster, Blade of the Ruined King and Death's Dance, we're just an unkillable blood-sucking monster. But you will see for yourself, it's going to be glorious with the Overheal plus Bloodthirster synergies with Misfortune's W. And well, our damage should be fine because all the of all the attack damage in those items, and also because of the fact that we get on-hit damage from Blade of the Ruined King, and also a lot of attacks. This Jarvan is low-key very annoying, not gonna lie. And I'm also getting chunked by Ezreal quite a bit, who went Hail of Blades, interestingly enough. Why are we getting zoned exactly? Can't Morgana just pressure them a little bit? Like walk up to this Jarvan, get him out of this bush? She doesn't need to be afraid of him. Okay, so apparently we're not doing much here. We need to chill a little bit. I'm also not too sure what to expect. We can let them push, it's fine. I went for Overgrowth and Overgrowth and Conditioning, just so we get extra beefy in the mid game. You need actually some health in your... you need some max HP to make Lifesteal work, because if you get bursted down instantly, you're not going to get the opportunity to actually apply your Lifesteal. So this is why I went for Overgrowth. And Conditioning is also like the same idea, you just don't get one shot anymore. And it's also a nice combo with Death's Dance, because that gives you some resistances to feed into the percent increase. Yikes. Missing my farm left and right. Warwick top. So I don't need to ward right now, or do I? Yoni is missing. Nice job. I just flashed because, well, the Ignite is kind of scary, isn't it? And healing into the Ignite when Ezreal can auto-attack me was not really a good prospect. Yeah, couldn't even last hit the minion because of minion block. It's kind of frustrating. Let's walk all the way to the tower so Warwick cannot ambush me. Alright. I still wonder what that has to be a misclick, or well, not paying attention rather. That can't be intentional. Hail of Blades Ezreal. I don't really see the point. Why would you do this? Yeah, with Vamps, you have several options. You can go Bloodthirster into Blade of the Ruined King, or vice versa. And if you don't get a BF sword back timing, it's best to just go double Vamp Scepter and then Blade of the Ruined King. Just to get more early AD, yeah, attack damage AD, and also the lifesteal really matters. Again, Misfortune synergizes with lifesteal so incredibly well. It's applied by her passive and by her Q, so she gets insane value. It's almost like a Draven. Oh, almost missed my cannon minion because of a misclick. Third point in Q, now we max W. Nice. Laning should be very easy right now. Got Bam Scepter. And they are... Ezreal is pretty much poke based, right? As long as I don't get Jarvan all in, I'm fine. Yes, the Jarvan also pokes a little bit, but again, it doesn't matter. We might get Warwick ganked very soon. Yeah, we're overextended considering we don't have vision. Need to take care. Oh, I hoped I hit Jarvan there, but didn't happen. That's a good one. I like the idea. Aiming a little bit to the side so to dodge into it. That was a very bad all-in. I don't complain though. Just got a big fat paycheck. Okay, so I actually need to push this, don't I? If only I had mana for ulti. But I don't. Okay, so what I can do is I can buy BF Sword plus Dagger. I think that's fine. Alright, so this is not a freeze. They cannot hold this wave under their tower no matter what they do. Or close to their tower, because the melee minions walked into range. And now it's an even minion wave on their side of the map, which means their next wave and our next wave are not arriving there at the same time, but their wave arrives earlier, which means they start auto-attacking earlier. I mean, they're pushing right now because they're attacking the minions, but even if they wouldn't do that, the minion wave would still push towards me because of this reinforcement effect. Nice, good dragon. Can actually hold this wave here. Nice. Ezreal jumped over, so I can't really get to him. Oops. One more minute, then I get my resistances. Even without Death Stance. So, ironically enough, conditioning is better for squishy champions because of the 9 flat armor and MR. Because armor stacks exponentially. No, armor stacks multiplicatively, which means early points of armor and magic resist. They're calculated the same way. Early points are more impactful than later points. So going from From what? From 33 to 42 is way, way more impactful than going from 133 to 142. I hope you get the idea. It's the same reason for which lethality stacking is so effective, right? Because the closer you get them to base armor, the more impactful that reduction is. And there we go, we just go to 44. Yeah, let's just push, there's no reason to chase that. Right, we see Jarvan. Jarvan's coming down. Need to be careful. They're looking for me. They won't get me though. Alright, so 3-man bot lane. And they don't accomplish anything. That's big. That's actually, any gank like that from the enemy is wasting so much of their time. If they don't get anything out of this, they could be farming jungle camps in the meantime or pressuring other lanes. They didn't do any of this. They just wasted their time bot lane right there. Not dying in numbers disadvantage is inherently valuable for your team. Because that implies that you get pressure elsewhere on the map. I could base here for my Bloodthirst though. I also have near perfect CS. It's not overextended to Jarvan ulti. I'll just ult the next wave and then base. This just buys me time, so I don't lose any minions that I don't need to lose. Alright, we're pretty strong right now. The Bloodthirster shield and the Overheal shield just stack on top of each other. And, well, because the damage dealt to your shield is also reduced by armor and magic resist, those shields are even bigger than they look, especially once we get Death Stance, but also due to conditioning already. Well, why would you go in when I'm not there? I mean, it looks like it's working, right? But still. Right, let's pressure the tower. Or not. Oh, he wants me so badly. I'm pretty sure... Oh. Yikes. Ignite. My kryptonite. I lived long enough though to deal enough damage to kill them, so that's fine. Yeah, with even more lifesteal, they can't pull that on me. Even through ignites. And also my HP will just grow and grow with overgrowth. But yeah, with any squishy misfortune build, I would not have gotten that 1-for-1 against Yoni. Unfortunately though, my team still lost the subsequential team fight. Well, actually, maybe we can do something. By the way, after we got triple lifesteal, we definitely want healing reduction this game for sure. And we also want just more health. So Black Cleaver is what I'm thinking. Okay, that was clean. Yeah, let's push. Okay, perfect. Got 2 mid-towers, which means mid-towers are a big source of vision. They just protect. Their main use is detecting enemies trying to invade your jungle, and if both of them are gone, you see we're standing right here, and they can't know if we're here or not. Makes it very awkward for them. Let's get him. Yoni flash. Nice, good one. Just getting so beefy. Just from the thing is, extra health also feeds into overheal because it scales off of it's a flat value plus 10% of your max health. We just wait for the gold for recurve bow, I think. Yeah, it's only 10. With Blade of the Ruined King, again, we ensure that our damage stays relevant, even without Gathering Storm, without Mana Mune, and without crit. Just percent health damage will always be relevant. And you see, this is the core builds, these 3 items, and then, yeah, whatever we need essentially. But Black Cleaver is a strong contender, because the extra health is very impactful, and the armor penetration too. Let's get him. Yeah, try me, Clad. The only thing you need to be careful with is your mana, because you can run with this build quite quickly. Wow. Yeah, that I mean, that was too deep. We just dove for no reason. Just went way too greedy. So close to their base. We deserve that. Deserve to die there. Okay, but now we got the real damage going. Then Death's Dance. Again, it just all feeds into each other. The extra lifesteal is essentially effective health, right? And but you need time to apply it. Death's Dance passive and the armor magic resist give us time. And also, well, it's another lifesteal item in and of itself. More damage also means more healing. So it's just working together, pretty much. Obviously, this is like a build that can be... well, I don't want to oversell this. Grievous Wounds do hard counter this build. I'm also, on a different note, I'm also quite excited what they're going to do with Grievous Wounds in preseason. They announced some serious changes there, they being Riot. But again, a Misfortune is specifically good, or especially good, because of her synergies with Overheal, with shields, and with lifesteal in general, because she can apply it so massively. Pretty much everything Misfortune does as a champion is triggering lifesteal. Yeah, we should take Drake. There's no reason to be idling in front of their towers. Dragon is so free. I don't see them stopping this. Kled is only now respawning and they are quite far behind. Thanks to all the attack speed and on-hit damage, this build is also quite good at taking objectives, which is your main job as an AD carry, providing DPS against Baron, Dragon and turrets. As well as in teamfights obviously, but that can be sometimes a little bit fishy if you get one-shot by everything. Which is not an issue with this build, as you can see. Quite tanky. Yeah, I'm just toying with him. I'm not intending to go in there. Just waiting for bot lane to apply pressure. And if they react to that, then we can pressure mid lane. And they can't stop us. Tower shot doesn't break my strat. Again, as long as you're protected by a shield, strat isn't unbreakable. Can't be interrupted. As you saw, I just took a tower shot and I remained in strat. All thanks to my shield. Or shields, rather. Plural. Oh god. My team... Ooh, that interaction. Okay, Penta, here you come. Let's get healing reduction for Warwick. Let's get that. For sure. I think in this situation, Warhammer is actually my best purchase. Just the most damage. Yeah, Warwick is getting a little bit too thick for my liking. But with healing reduction and armor penetration, we will definitely get him eventually. Like, this build's late game is insane. Just because you're essentially unkillable in teamfights. Or unassassinatable, if that's a verb. Or an adjective? Adjective. Go get 'em, boys! Whatever that was about. But it certainly means we can't do Baron anymore. Or does it? I can tank him. We need Kha'Zix for smite. Yeah, okay, he's here. Looks like we're dead, huh? Yeah. Well, we still got Baron. Which is certainly something. That Infernal Drake goes to them, though. Doesn't it? I'm not sure if they're on it or not. Yeah, okay, they are. We don't have Smite to contest it. Bad fight. Just save your Baron buffs. Come on, guys. You don't have Grievous Wounds. Why would you attempt to do this? Morgana, save your Baron buff. What are you doing? Alright, alright. Baron apparently never happened. Without Grievous Wounds, there's no chance we're ever going to take down this Warwick. Also, Morgana building support instead of going for Leandries and Morellos makes it so easy for them to itemize against us. We're a full AD team after all. Need more farm though. They are pretty far overextended now, but doesn't matter. Us inting doesn't look like a good omen. Yeah, we get aced. I was just mindlessly farming, not respecting the enemy engage. Yeah, that's a problem. Yet I get spam pinged by the 8 deaths Renekton. Yeah, I might be able to defend this. Okay, they're not attempting to. Seeing our respawn timers. That's a tight game all of a sudden. We looked so strong early, but ever since that Warwick pentakill, it's going downhill. Very close to Death's Dance, by the way. Let's chill. Alright. Now my safety net is complete. Now all I need to get is some armor penetration. Lord Doms, no, not Lord Doms, Mortar Reminder and Black Cleaver. Or actually, we have 2 Black Cleavers in our team, so maybe Mortar Reminder plus Edge of Night. This is a good spot to get Kled ulted, please, guys. Okay, let's try to prevent the Infernal Soul. I look dead. Okay, Infernal Soul, not preventable. The real issue is against enemies that are smart enough to stack armor. We just stop doing damage eventually. Full AD team. So yeah, that's Infernal Soul for them. We just need to stay grouped and coordinated. We can't just get split like that, and yeah, if they just leave me alone against their most fed team members, then good night. So much HP and armor. He even sold his Spirit Visage because he noticed the magic resist is not worth it. Okay, now she's finally buying some damage. It's not enough though, and she's doing it too late. Let's not get knocked up. Today I learned summon Eerie triggers off of Thornmail. Did you know that? Oh, come on, guys. Overextended like crazy. Yeah. Let's try to take down all those Thornmail wearing beefcakes. It's not going to work out, is it? Somewhat close to Last Whisper. It's actually looking good. Okay. And we only lost one inhibitor to Ezreal. If we can get Elder Drake, then there is definitely a chance. Yeah, by pushing bot lane now, we essentially mitigate the fact that this inhibitor has fallen. And there's also no Baron to worry about at the moment. This is like close to 3000 HP, isn't it? That's 300 shield, 500. Okay, it's like 2700 max HP with the shields. It's quite beefy. Also, our resistances are looking crisp. But yeah, you saw how long that took, wearing down that Warwick without Last Whisper. This should be substantially faster now. It's a big one. The damage. Let's go. Unscratched, by the way. Can we end though? No, we can't, but we can kill Warwick. Actually, we can kill them all. I tanked this tower for ages, it's okay. Ezreal respawn. Alright, we should disengage here. Spend our golds and then push bot lane. Okay. Grab this. Grab this. Yeah, I want, you know, Edge of Night for the health and the damage. Frozen Mallet is also an option, to be honest. Just kiting them forever. Oh, they're doing it. Okay, they're not far. I'm on my way. Good start. Okay, that was too much. Without Infernal Soul, I could have tanked that easily. Oh, this hurts. Alright. That was a bad fight. Me getting isolated there. Yo. You know what? I also want more HP. I just got Frozen Mallet. It's unlikely to matter against Elder Drake if we can't stall that out, which is not an unlikely scenario, but I mean, if they keep defending their base for long enough so we stall out Elder Drake buff, then we actually still got a chance. We should definitely not fight right now. Elder Drake plus Infernal Soul. More than a little bit of lifesteal to compensate for that damage. Can't really see how we stopped that. We probably shouldn't attempt to. Yeah, if we die here, we instantly lose. And if we try to contest, they still get Baron, but we die. And this way we at least get to stay alive. It's gotta be one of the longest games I've played in a while. Not gonna lie, Gathering Storm would be quite nice here. But on the other hand, 250 extra health. Oh, Jin would be proud. 444 minions absorbed. Got Hysteric's Gauge on cooldown. Has Elder Drake expired? That's the biggest question. Don't know. It's looking bad. Yeah, Renekton can't defend this. Ultimately, they just got too much. Infernal Soul was like the nail in the coffin. This game was, by the way, purely lost because of team composition. Full AD teams against enemies that can stack armor easily, such as Warwick and Kled and Jarvan. It's not going to work out too well. I hope you still enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the build. And if you want to see a Crit Misfortune build, then click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.